So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 7 of the Manchester United Career Mode or Replacing Fergie series. And we're kicking off this episode with a home game up against Stoke, and we should be beating this, should be actually winning. As you see from the table there, we are 8th in the table on 11 points, so hopefully we need to win this to push ourselves up. And right from the very start, Aguero does very well to keep the ball under pressure. He cuts back inside on his left foot, his weaker foot, has a wonderful shot, but a wonderful save from Begovic denies us from getting an early goal to this game. Rafael then puts the ball in the box in the 2nd minute, and Van Persie gets up to try and head it, but unfortunately couldn't do anything. Miguel Veloso collects the ball. Unfortunately, his shot gets blocked, and they then recover. But 20th minute, Van Persie has a shot. It comes through to Kagawa. Kagawa, lovely ball in the box, but an absolutely incredible clearance to deny Aguero from getting the diving header there. But Kagawa plays a wonderful ball through to Zaha. Zaha cuts inside on his left foot, but he has a shot, and it ends up in the back of the net. 44 minutes, and Zaha had done it again. Zaha is turning into an animal. He is scoring some very, very important goals for me, and I just can't believe that a player of his, because obviously he's not like some amazing 80 overall player. He's lower than that, but he's got the skill and he's very good. But Aguero cuts back inside on his right foot, has a shot, and it ends up in the back of the net in the 77th minute. That's right, guys. 77 minutes are gone and we were 2-0 up against Stoke. Could we then capitalise and keep the scoreline as it was? 2-0 was good, but as you see from Aguero here, an absolutely beautiful shot. Begovic was nowhere near it. He's not going to get there in a million years. Crouch here, 90th minute, does very well to hold off Evra. A wonderful block from Evra, another very good save, and we do then manage to get the ball clear. It only goes out to Nzonzi, but a wonderful tackle from Zaha denies him from getting the first time ball in the box, but he still manages to keep the ball, play it to Pennant to Jones, and Jones plays the ball through to Everton, but another very good save from the one and only David De Gea. So they then had a corner to try and get consolation goal. The keeper was up, but De Gea manages to pick up that ball quite easily there, and we throw the ball out. But then that was how the game actually finished. We ended up winning 2-0, so we were happy to win 2-0. Obviously it's a very good result, and hopefully we need to keep winning, and we don't want to drop stupid points. Otherwise, well, you know what happens if we drop stupid points, then we start going down the table, and we don't want to do that. We want to continue high in the table, and try and challenge for Champions League football next season as well. Even though we're in it this season, we want to be in it next season, and also we want to win the Barclays Premier League, which is going to be hard, but we will give it our best shot. So the next game then was up against Derby County at Derby County, and this was, I believe, in the round 16, so the quarterfinals of the Carling Cup. We should actually be winning this. I did put out a weaker side, I should say, in this game. Welbeck, Muriel, Jones, Amos, Evra, Scholes, Zaha, Powell, Valencia. So pretty much a very weak side, but they capitalised straight from the beginning. Amos comes out and he heads it past Amos into the back of the net. So 6 minutes had gone and Bryson had managed to put the goal past me, and I was the nerves started to kick in then. After 5 minutes they had gone and scored a wonderful goal, which I'd be very pleased about. But we needed to try and do something, and this time we get a free kick in the 38th minute. Can Valencia do a Van Persie? Oh, so close. An excellent save from the Derby County keeper there, denies us from getting another goal from a free kick. But Valencia gets the ball, and unfortunately he does get, it wasn't very good. But Muriel on his left foot has a wonderful shot, but it hits the crossbar and then comes down. It was just not our day, but a wonderful ball through to Welbeck. Welbeck, all he had to do was keep his composure and score. No, he couldn't. Derby County keeper actually managed to get his hands on it to deny us from getting the all-important goal that we definitely needed to get. So it was make or break time. Muriel and Welbeck had to come off, or Muriel actually played centre attack and mid, and the two players to come on were Robin Van Persie and Sergio Aguero. They had to try and do something for me to try and get us back into the game. Another wonderful ball through, but Amos does well to actually manage to collect that, but he shouldn't. He actually punched it, but fortunately for me, we picked up missing pieces, but a very poor ball out from Valencia, but a wonderful tackle, and Muriel trying to foul the player there. But Jones actually does manage to, nearly outmuscled the Derby County player. They're on the edge of the box. All you had to do was shoot, but fortunately for me, it was off target. The substitutions came Van Persie and Sergio Aguero come on for Danny Welbeck and Nicky Powell. So Amos takes the free kick, the goal kick, play it to Evans, Evans to Scholes, Scholes to Muriel, Muriel plays the ball to Robin Van Persie cuts inside, he plays the ball through to Wilfred Zaha, a wonderful ball across, and Sergio Aguero managed to get the ball into the back of the net, scramble goal, but I'm not bothered, it ended up in the back of the net, and that's where the ball ends. If it ends up in the back of the net, I don't care how it got there. So basically, I was happy that it managed to end up in the back of the net, because obviously, if it didn't end up in the back of the net, I'd be pretty pissed off. So 1-1, 62 minutes. But then in the 68th minute, they do go through and they play a wonderful save from Amos there to deny them from getting the goal. But it was full time. 1-1 was the full time score, and it goes into extra time. So we should be really big favourites now to win this, but you never know what happens. But we do very well. After 90th minute, Van Persie does very well to keep the ball, and he just runs and runs with the ball, cuts back inside on his favourite left foot. Can he score? Boom! Yes, he can. 92 minutes are gone, and we had gone 2-1 up. All we had to do now was sit on the lead. We've got a good enough defence to do that, and we didn't have to do anything else apart from protect our lead, which we are pretty good at doing. Especially against Derby, we should be protecting our lead. But they then got a free kick, throw-in, right at the end. A player, a good ball in the box, and a diving header past Amos in the 96th minute, so the pressure was now back on. It was now 2-2. So the nerves were kicking in once again. Could the underdogs beat the champions, or the big guns, I should say? Bryson plays a lovely ball through to Tyson. Tyson was through, and he slots it underneath Amos, and I couldn't believe it. We had gone 1-0 up in extra time, and then to score 2 goals in the first half of extra time, I was pretty gutted. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I was fucked, to be honest. So 3-2 and actually finished. I got knocked out the Carling Cup, so pretty disappointing in our point of view. As you see there, it was in round 16 we got knocked out, but it was in the Carling Cup. I've always said, and I always will say, the FA Cup is always more important for me, but it's still nice to do well in the Carling Cup, obviously, because we just trophy's a trophy, and bringing in trophies is very important. So the last game was up against Norwich, and the team was pretty pissed off at this stage after losing to Derby County. So the big names were back on. Van Persie was playing, all the big names were on, but the only big name that was missing was Jack Wilshere. He was still injured, and he's injured for a long time, so I'm not happy about that, because he's my main player. Van Persie, because Kagawa, I'm not getting me wrong, he's a good player, but I just think obviously Jack Wilshere's a lot better. But they get off to a very good start here. Unfortunately for me, it was out by the post, but the referee gave a penalty. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know what to do. Holt was up to take it. Can David De Gea do what he normally does and save the day? Yes, he can. An absolutely beautiful save from De Gea. But they do get a corner, but fortunately for me, nothing come off of that. But Johnson does very well. That is a roulette and a half. Gets past one, and fortunately for me, FIFA helped me out. But then that happened. FIFA helped me out, then FIFA fucked me in the arse. That's what happened. If you look at the replays of this, I'll just let you look. That is some fucking in the arse. They really did bang me in the backside. But we do very well with Kagawa here. Kagawa plays a ball to Van Persie. Van Persie back inside on his weak foot, and he blasts this, I should say, and I'd blast, a B-L-A-S-T, blasts it into the back of the net, and that was one bang of a goal. Look at that. So we were now 1-1. Could we capitalise, and could we still apply the pressure to try and get the goal that we desperately needed to win this important match? So Hummels does very well to win the header there, plays it to Young. Young plays the ball out wide to Sergio Aguero. Aguero cuts back inside on his favourite right foot, has a blast, and a wonderful save from the Norwich keeper there to deny us from getting the goal that we desperately needed. Raphael puts the ball in the box from the corner. Van Persie tries to get up, and he does very well getting up in the 45th minute to help us score that beautiful goal there. And as you see there, Van Persie with a very powerful header, leaving the Norwich keeper with no chance whatsoever. So straight after that, they were messing around with it in their own penalty box. So very poor from them there. But the ball gets played across to Van Persie once again. Van Persie on his right foot this time, and he blasts that. This time the keeper couldn't get enough on it to stop it from ending up in the back of the net. So it ended up in the back of the net. That was right. We were now 3-1 up. So 3-1 up. Could we now really sit on the lead? We couldn't do it in the last game against Derby County. Can we do it this time against Norwich? 52 minutes have gone, and could we hold on even further? But they do get a very good chance here, and they end up slotting it into the back of the net through Grant Holt there, which puts them back 3-2. So the nerves were starting to kick in once again. Pilkington this time plays a ball through to Holt. Holt cuts inside, plays a lovely ball across. They do play a ball across, but thankfully we do get the ball out only to the edge of the box. Johnson plays the ball to Holt. Holt has a good shot, and it ends up in the back of the net. It was 3-3, 70 minutes had gone, and we'd done it again. We were 3-1 up this time, and now to go back to drawing 3-0 wasn't very good. But Young plays the ball to Kagawa. Kagawa does very well to turn him, and he ends up slotting that into the top left-hand corner with a absolutely delightful finish. And any of my players in the squad would be happy with that. I'm not saying Kagawa's not good, but he obviously is not my star player. But he proved that he should still be playing regular football with that goal there. A wonderful slot over the keeper into the top corner. We're 4-3 up now. Can we now hold on? Aguero this time plays the ball to Van Persie. Van Persie to Lucas. Lucas, all he had to do was side foot it into the back of the net, but no, he couldn't do that. De Gea makes a save, but Kagawa has a wonderful control of his chest. 90th minute, and this time he manages to slot that into the back of the net. So that was it. So we're now approaching the end of this video. The game actually ended up 5-3. So please, 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 I'm begging you to like, comment and subscribe. And I really hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you next time on whatever that episode might be. Bye bye.